Hello guys, Mr. Chopper came back once again. Start the video. No matter how good you are, you will always be second. So somebody said, what do you mean by the title of that video? It's quite simple. Recently, Godzilla Minus One came out in theaters. Everybody's excited. Everybody's enjoying it. But of course, since this movie has come out by Toho, since it comes out by Japan, I don't blame the Japanese public or the Japanese people for this. This is strictly a Western type of thing where, well, this is the best thing in the world. You're showing them how to do it, Toho. That's how you make a Godzilla movie. Wait a minute. Are you telling me, no matter what Legendary do, no matter who takes over the property, no matter who directs the movie, that they can do absolutely nothing to ever compete with the Toho Godzilla films? Nothing. You will always be number two? Really? Like, why can't you just enjoy the movie and shut up? Why does it always have to be a measuring contest? Why does it always have to be, well, somebody got to be better? Why can't you just enjoy the movie? Are you telling me there's nothing any American or non-Japanese person can do making a movie that will ever compete with a Japanese film just purely because they're not Japanese? That's it. And it's not just that. This is a microcosm of the bigger issue. Well, you would never... Well, at that point, then why do you want anybody else to touch it then? Well, they'll never be like Kentaro Miura. Then why do you care about how they write the ending or not? Why are you keeping up with it? It's trash, it's garbage, move on. Because you could never be like this. Which is quite ironic, because you don't do that with Marvel Comics. You don't do that when a Japanese creator makes a manga about it, like Deadpool or Samurai or anything like that. So when it comes to that, where they get a pass, it's this and that, so and so. It's the same thing with writing stories of manga. No matter how many plot holes you punch in One Piece or My Hero Academia, they'll never get the same criticism like flanderization. What do you mean? Sanji's just a character archetype. Zoro's just a character archetype. Brook is just a character archetype. Chopper is a character archetype. They have no personality and they have not grown post-time skimp at all. All that whole hype up of the Zoro getting character development never happened. And we got more development in the SBS of Oda answering questions than we ever did in the story so far. But let it be something American or Western. Well, this is flanderization. This is flanderization. This is why with the problem with writing this and that. But somehow nobody else gets the same criticism. Somehow everybody else just gets a pass. I don't blame this on the Japanese public because they're unaware of it. They just produce entertainment and move on. But for these I really don't like these people because all they do is always a comparison. It's always this and that. I guarantee you, if there was a Ninja Turtle anime, they'll be saying it's better than anything that Eastman and Peter Laird could ever make. Why? Just because they're Japanese. And it's like this odd fixation, this odd exoticism that Japan is perfect, Japan is better, Japan knows everything. It's just like, what are you talking about? You don't care about the social issues. You don't care about any type of problems they're going through. It's just, well, they're foreign, and it's just like stop it. You don't care about the people, but you always constantly saying this and that until eventually something goes wrong. I don't think you say the only thing they make is hentai and pornography. Wait a minute. What? So it's just another cheap excuse. That's it. And that's it. Only a few people actually care about the whole thing. But this whole thing where it's just like, well, you can never do this and that. Why? Why? Then why do you even want an American Godzilla film? They should never made it. Toho should never greenlight, and you should be flaming Toho. But why would you greenlight this abomination? Why won't you take a better clear of the Godzilla brand? Since once again they don't know how to make a Godzilla. Since Minus One showed them how to make a Godzilla movie. I don't. It's the same thing with My Hero. The exact same thing. Any type of criticism, modern day or former Marvel comic skits from the character development, you won't see My Hero get it, not one single bit. Why? It's just we're all playing on the same playing field. Similar to how people act like Invisible is not an American property. Why do we need an article telling people that Invisible is not an anime? Oh, that's right. Super Crooks was somehow an anime, even though it was based off an American comic book. And it's considered to be an anime. So remember this, Batman. If it's animated in Japan, but it's released here, is it an anime or a cartoon? But somebody said, what do you mean? Steven Universe is animated by Koreans. A lot of modern day TV shows, even past TV shows, are animated by Koreans. Similar to how is Primal a French animation since it's animated by a French studio? So if that's no, then how is Scott Pilgrim anime? How is Super Crooks an anime? Oh, that's right. It don't matter. It's just whatever type of contrived reason and label, cause label. And just imagine if modern day labels didn't say anything about what you're actually getting. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? That would be funny. Just, well, I expect I was buying peanuts, but hey, it's a can of oranges. It's a can of tangerines. But like everything, like simp, like any type of word, it get overused, get perverted, and next thing you know, it's thrown in the trash and it become outdated, and you're just an old man for using it. It's like a meat grinder. Expectations and good opinions going on one end, and bastardization, perversion, lies, and deception come out the other. And it's none but the creators. I'm not gonna sit here and try to paint everybody with a wide brush that that's everybody, but it's like, come on, what's wrong with you? Why do you act like this? Why do you breed these people like? They can't be. They must be a Cabbage Patch Kid or alien. Why do you breed these people like? Similar to the whole dub and sub conversation. Why won't you just enjoy the medium however way? Why must you go to every single dub clip episode and say it's trash? Why are you still listening to dub in the first place when it's always going to be garbage? Why? Same with American comic books. You got people milking the American comic book thing and it's dying to death. A manga is doing so much better. Wait a minute. If the American comic books aren't trying to compete and they're just trying to push politics, then how are they losing? They're just trying to push a message. Well, I made $10 more million than the church, but the church aren't trying to make money. They're just trying to push their religion, push their ideals, a thought, a viewpoint. So how is that a win? And then you get this whole syndrome of giving false credit, giving this whole false credit where you beat them. Wait a minute. You're going to get somebody who's not trying to fight back. If I was to beat on somebody in the street and they just sat there and took it, that wouldn't make me a champion. People want to cheer that on. So how is manga somehow dominating and winning when the comic industry is not even trying? But it doesn't matter. It's a cheap excuse to say, hey, look over there, yep, look over there. You don't care about manga. You don't care about manga sales. Similar to how nobody wants Disney, Marvel, DC to die. They don't. And as soon as they start doing it right, they'll be right back to doing, well, Disney, the best thing in the world. Why not just let them die? The property's going to get split up and we'll probably get some good stuff. But no, they don't want it to die. It was never about replacing Disney. It was never about being better. It's all about, well, let's complain about it. Let's all make money and hope for the best. So when Disney has shown you for over 10 years that they don't care about your opinions, then why would you try to keep trying to convince them that they care? They're being privately funded by BlackRock. The game has changed, like I brought up before. They don't need your money. They're privately funded. You'll own nothing, and you will love it. That's physical. You will own nothing, and as soon as the PlayStation Store shuts down, over. I'm telling you, they're going to turn gaming into Netflix. Watch. EA's going to have it. Well, EA already technically has it. And I predicted this years ago that they was going to do this. Asked my friends about it. I was like, yeah, they're going to turn everything to all the gamers into Netflix. And that's what they're doing. Subscription service, and you will own nothing. And you'll be happy. And you will be happy. I just want to make a quick video about this subject, how no matter what you do, you will always be second. No matter how much you do, how far you get, you will always be second. You will never do nothing with the Japanese or these foreign brands. And like that, watch. They're already getting tired of the Japanese thing, and they're going to move on to the next brand. You're an American. You can never do this. Next, they're going to move on to French comic books. They're going to claim the French comic books are God. The French comic books are going to everything. Like anything else, they're going to use it, abuse it, or toss it to the side. Like trash. They never cared about it. Somehow they don't care about most Japanese or pop media. It's like a wonder effect. It's like, well, it's like the point. Look over there. I won't say it's grass greening on the side, but it's more or less the neighbors are living better than you. The neighbors are eating better than you. The neighbors get a better car than you. Wait a minute, they got their own life problems, and they're just trying to live the best way they can. Doesn't matter. They better. And people question the world the way it is. Like I keep telling you, the world is the product of the people who live in it. It's not about the people at the top. It's not about the world leaders, BlackRock, George Soros, any big wig, or even Warren Buffett, or even big wig names that want to use it as scapegoat. It's always about the people. Because when people get tired, people change things. But sadly, nobody's tired. Sadly, people love this stuff. And as long as everybody can benefit and make money off of it, they continue to use and abuse it and to run it dry. Well, I've been uploading like a madman, haven't I? Hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and what are your thoughts and opinions about the whole world? No matter what you do, you will always be second. No matter what. No matter what. You can never just enjoy entertainment. It's always something gotta be trash. Always. It's not, well, I prefer this, or like this, and that, and, well, you know, this other thing don't have it. No, it's trash, it's garbage, it must die, it must burn. But you don't really care about this property. Like I said before, do people like Spider-Man, or they just like the idea of Spider-Man and buy everything else besides the actual book? Because you can't make movies on empty source material. So if you ever wondered why, look up how many of your favorite movies have a book. Not a novelization adaptation, but was actually based off of a book. Look at the top 10 movies who was based off Rambo, so on and so on. We can keep going. We can do this all day and all night. Hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and what are your thoughts and opinions? Remember, no matter what you do, you will always be second. Peace.